even because the fight was so close to Cloud9's base, this could be the end of the series.
This could be it. Team Solo Mid looking to dethrone Cloud9 as the North American champion.
Nobody gets second places like Cloud9 gets second places.
They are the only team to lift the trophy back to back to back to back, and they are the best team North America.
After we lost TL, you could see that the motivation and the heart of the team was really in a bad state and broken.
I mean, pretty much it just seemed like there were some people that didn't want to play with me anymore.
Most moves made so far, I believe, from the returning LCS franchises. Cloud9.
Well, internally, like, we knew this team was going to crush it.
Sven follows up on it. Santorin's just trying to hobble out.
He's not back here, so C9 says what? Oh my God! Teammates are going to go for different.
This team!
And it's actually going to be an eventual 3 towers off of this play, and potentially Huni getting dove.
Not the best ult. Flash is found still by Vulcan. Kite sideways. Can't get away. Licorice temporarily actually has the level lead. He's 5 first. Fensker coming to the backhand side. Kumo double knockup. Gonna look for number 3. Nice flash. Oh, Licorice takes him down. Svenskeren can certainly try to damage his old teammate, but it's not gonna be enough because this is why you're on the Academy team.
These days, Licorice is North America's best top laner. He is a champion who led C9 to their first victory in 6 years. But just a few months ago, everyone was calling him a traitor. Licorice joined C9 ahead of the 2018 season. He was replacing Impact, a former world champion, so he had some pretty big shoes to fill.
Like when we brought like Licorice up to replace Impact, we got a ton of shit. But the thing is every week we were scrimming against E United, and we saw frankly Licorice dumbstring Impact.
In Licorice's first year with the team, C9 had their best Worlds performance ever, making it all the way to the semifinals.
They do not want the heart. Oh, they're going for it. Oh, what a hook by Tushin. They're going to find the way in, though. The Oran's going to come across, and the knockups are there. Is this the fight? It's 2 for 0, and the Guardian Angels are popped. This could well be it. Look at them clean up the map, and the last vestige of Korea has been destroyed. Cloud9 will make it to the semifinals. A 3-0 sweep. The first time in 7 years. Cloud9 in the top 4 at Worlds.
But just a year later, C9 got bopped harder than they had in years.
Well, right now, Griffin are just forcing in the top lane tower. The inhib tower will fall. They're now looking for the inhibitor. You can see Sword is down towards the bottom side of this, keeping Licorice busy. Here comes the paranoia. The one punch has been thrown by C9, but they really don't have the damage to take down anyone. Griffin, Lehen's still alive. Viper there as well. They just clean them up. You can't even cast this. It is disgusting to watch. Dirty stuff from Griffin. No response from Cloud9. And Griffin just slammed through the door. They break down the walls. They break down the defenses of C9. And they lay a stake on a spot in the quarterfinals.
After a devastating loss against Team Liquid in the 2019 Summer Finals and a disappointing run at Worlds, fans knew changes were coming.
After we were eliminated from Worlds and I started having the post-season interviews with all the players, that's when I knew that the extent of the changes were going to be larger than I may have originally anticipated, because it was clear that about half the members no longer wanted to play with each other.
C9 replaced 3 of the 5 players from their starting lineup: Svenskeren, Zeyzal, and fan favorite AD carry, Sneaky.
We don't exactly know why it's not working on bot lane, but we know we don't like it and we need to move away from you. Like, that's a shitty message to send on, like, because people want to know why. And I didn't have a real clear, like, this. It was just like, the whole thing ain't working. We tried to fix it for a year and we need to try something completely different. That was very painful to pass on, and very personal, and I don't want to ever do it again. Unfortunately, it's part of my job.
For longtime C9 fans, Sneaky's departure was especially bad. He was more than just the most popular player on the team, he was the soul of C9. He'd been playing with them for 7 years, and he was the last remaining member of their legendary debut LCS roster. Fans were disappointed, but once Sneaky told his side of the story, that disappointment turned to anger.
I mean, pretty much it just seemed like there were some people that didn't want to play with me anymore. It was not only me, it was the bot lane, like they wanted a new bot lane.
Sneaky's comments started a witch hunt in the community. People were desperate to find out who didn't want to play with him. Eventually, they gathered their pitchforks and went after Licorice, using a specific moment from Worlds as evidence.
I mean, it was going well until we got the Baron, and then we got caught mid when I was like too far to have any split pressure, so we had to like team fight, and then the team fight didn't go well.
Looking for it here as the Devour is used. Sneaky flashes away, but importantly, he is still alive. Viper.
Oh, why is Licorice there?
He's so lucky. Yeah, Licorice is going to dive into the back of the fight. Tarzan goes down low, but the Fiora is dead. The Sona dies as well. Griffin may have found it. 3 kills now. Onto the
I mean, it's going to be weird talking about the game without a replay, but if you guys can't be safe mid with like Tom Sona, I just don't know how to play the game.
The community was merciless. They called Licorice a traitor. They demanded he apologize to Sneaky. They flooded his tweets with snake emojis.
I don't know why he took more. I mean, I took my share of flame, but it was really weird that he was getting a lot of flame when, you know, he isn't the guy telling Sneaky, "Hey, you're not going to be part of this team." It was me, and so it was really unfair that he got hit with that.
And after getting slammed with hate for days, Licorice went on stream to address the rumors.
Like, we just had like differing opinions on stuff like that, and it just didn't seem like it was that resolvable. So at the end of the year, like they came and talked to me, and I was like, hey, like these are some of the problems I'm seeing, and I definitely like want to see some things to change for like next year. And like I knew that could mean like people get removed. I knew that could mean I got removed.
But losing Sneaky wasn't the only issue C9 fans had. They were also losing their beloved support Zeyzal and reigning MVP jungler Svenskeren. And to make matters worse, fans were not thrilled with the replacement. Losing Sneaky was bad enough, but his replacement, Sven, was having a pretty shitty 2019.
A fight that goes the right way will push people down. The question is, can they find those margins? Can they find that opening? So far, TSM has outmaneuvered Sven. No quick silver sash. He is down.
The new jungler, Blabber, was considered a coin flip player, and Vulcan, the support, was kind of a nobody who fans didn't think was worth the $1.75 million C9 paid for him.
But at what point did he become like so much more valuable than Zeyzal, Smoothie, Biofrost, Core JJ? Like what? Like is he better than any of those people I just mentioned? I've put him like in the same tier as some of them. Maybe Zeyzal's a little bit worse based off summer performance, but like I just don't know if he's worth the money. Like I would have liked to see like what they could have done if they just spent that money trying to get like a different AD carry.
While the organization was confident in the new roster, the fans pretty much all agreed. C9 lost the offseason.
Outside of our team and outside of most pros' opinions, people thought we just another lost the offseason, terrible roster decisions. What the hell are you doing?
But Licorice had heard that one before. When he joined the team back in 2018, C9 also lost the offseason, but they made it all the way to World Semifinals. This time though, things were different. After all of that Sneaky drama, all eyes were on Licorice. And there was only one way to silence the haters and keep his reputation intact. Win.
Anchortoss comes forward, no, does not find that engage though, and now comes the re-engage 4-target ultimate. Big knock up there, Keith is gonna go down. Flash Force get away, and now Licorice on the side as well. Look for Hansa, gets away from the cage. Now Vulcan in the front line still, they find the root coach going to not a good way out, a double kill for the jungler. A third one picked up as well, into the back line they go. They are cleaning house with a single death. The Buzz Light Ace is in there for Cloud9, and Baron is there for the taking.
Remember, you could always have the smite fight. I think this is one that you always risk if you're Dignitas. Grig thinking about it. Gangplank ulti already summoned up. Cloud9 playing this slowly. Very nice shockwave onto 2! And Froggen gets the first kill of the split onto Sven. But at what cost? Dignitas is annihilated by Cloud9. SM have 4 guys here already. Cloud9 can see that. Shelly taken down to 3,000 HP now. A little bit more damage and a proc of the eye is going to do it. Nice bullet time from TSM. Vulcan using the stasis to buy a little bit of time. Broken Blade nearly going to be killed. Niski now having to use the ultimate defensively. Vulcan once again barely kept alive. Biofrost going into a stasis of his own. Dardoch's not able to find a kill just yet. Niski grabbing the kill onto Biofrost. And Cloud9 have navigated this fight just beautifully. Bjergsen stands alone, 1v5. How do they keep getting away with it? Cloud9 just take everything.
Cloud9 bulldozed the spring split, going 17-1 in what is now considered one of the most dominant regular season performances in LCS history.
But then you arrive here at the first and final All-Pro team, and I don't think it will come as much of a surprise to anyone that all 5 Cloud9 members occupy the spots here.
No one expected this roster to be as good as they were. Turned out that this team of misfits was a team of monsters. Blabber became the league MVP by being a jungle bully, slapping down his opponents with a disgustingly aggressive playstyle. Niski rose to the top of NA's mid lane by taking a page from the reigning world champion Doinby's book and roaming to get his other teammates ahead. Freed from the shackles of TSM, Zven was back in classic EU form. And Vulcan, the $1.75 million support, proved he was worth every penny. And somehow, Licorice still stood out among this team of monsters. Despite getting less resources than every other member of the team, he crushed top lane every single game. He became the team's rock.
Someday doesn't actually get the auto attack off. He needs to get the healing, finally gets that auto down now. Nice! Oh, jukes the third Q. Here comes Sentinel over the top for the shield, suddenly dodges the damage. But can he get away? There comes the second stun, and Licorice takes the kill.
But the regular season was never C9's problem. The issues always started in the playoffs.
Yeah, the thing is, if you're looking at our scrim records, like over the last several years, you would see we're winning something like, at least 80% of the games through the first 90% of the season. And then you would see this stark difference in playoffs where the players, we were suddenly 50-50 or worse. And but in every single time you think back in history, oh yeah, they started playing some WoW expansion. Oh yeah, Path of Exile was a thing. Oh yeah, they're playing Fortnite. There was always this lack of focus. Like once we checked off the box, we're going to playoffs, all steam was lost, and we had to identify what was causing that. There's multiple reasons, and this stamp those out.
But this C9 was different.
But Meteos is able to finally grab a kill here for 100 Thieves on the top side. Niski looking to chase even further. Good God!
2-for-1 deal.
At the very end of the Battle Star, buy one, get one free. Triple kill for Niski. Zven looking for the final Mystic shot to take down the enemy jungler. Blabber's coming in. He's got the Yuumi right on top of him. There's the roots. There's the engage. There's the team fight. There's the potential counterattack, but not so fast. Here come the thundering hooves from behind, and the Hecarim arrive. It's Cody's son and Someday heading for the hills as Niski jumps up the wall, and Zven is there to go unstoppable and bring down Someday.
Might actually get something done. Licorice has no flash. Shizuke has his.
He's gonna burn flash for the play. EQ, one more audible kill him. No, he gets hit. One more kill. He needs to get the spell. He doesn't have mana. You gotta be freaking kidding me. Blabber's there to stop down Shizuke with the slimmest of margins. At what point can EQ defend 3v5? And that point is never. They're gonna try with their fourth member as Kumo comes in. They're gonna do their very best. They knock back one. They hope to find some kind of a team fight as Kumo frontlines. Equalizer over the top is going to find Bang, spit back out. The rest of the squad respawns. They've got all 5 and they're going to try. It's going to be valiant, but it's not going to be enough. 3 quick kills picked up. Cloud9 going to complete the best of 5. They're going to take down Nexus and secure that ticket into finals. There is the darkness. There is now FlyQuest not knowing what's going on this side of the map. There's the hook into the front line. There's the block. They play back solo. And here comes the engage yet again. Stopwatch gets burned on a Blabber. Niski's already in the back line. Fights Santorin, who jumps away and stays alive. But Blabber finds out the first kill. The second one goes over to his top laner. And that wind wall was perfect. It blocks everything from PoE. A double kill for the jungler. Double kill for the top laner. There's the kills coming through fast and furious. The Bud Light Ace for Cloud9. They will not go for the Dragon. They will go for the Nexus. Solo is the only thing standing in the way of Cloud9 lifting the trophy, and it's not going to be enough.
He's trying to stall as much as possible.
He's got respawns in 10 seconds. It's tanky, man. Redemption helps build the time, though, and that is Niski on a rampage. Centauran's back alive. The Nexus turrets are going to fall. Centauran goes for minions, then back to the engage. The bot lane's alive in 5 seconds, but they will not stop it. Cloud9 waited 6 years, and they will hoist the trophy again. For all 5 players, the first time in their careers, the Nexus falls. Licorice deals the killing blow, and Cloud9 win the 2020 LCS Spring Split.
After 2,191 days, 5 players who had never won an LCS title before ended C9's 6-year championship drought.
After 6 years of not getting there and then finally getting it, especially with a team that, like, with my own blood, sweat, tears, and 1.75 million in buyouts recently, like, to achieve a victory felt really good.
At the beginning of the split, everyone called Licorice a traitor. But by the end of it, he forced them to call him a champion. And he didn't talk the haters down. He just played so well that they couldn't hate him anymore.
Yeah, it's been really exciting for him to get positive recognition now, especially after getting a lot of negativity, and it's well-deserved.
I want to be a team that can beat anybody, and I think that this could be a team that can beat anybody, and I think that's what a real, or not like a real, but like what a Worlds run that I would feel really great about at this point would look like.
I really hate this script by now. Malcolm did a great job. This is a fantastic script, but I've read it so many times now that I'm losing my mind. I know how Andrew feels when he's like, I've watched this video 8 times today. I've read this script fucking 8 times in the last 2 days.